South progressive stakeholders have begged the President of Nigeria, Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, not to forget his promise and agreement he made with the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu before he came into power. The group appealed to the president a few days after it was reported that there were some elements in Aso Rock that are working against Tinubu's victory. Are they the ones working against Tinubu's victory or Buhari himself? Because I see no reason why, if really they had an agreement, why should you go and be begging him? If Buhari has the integrity and if Buhari really believes in him, why should you go and be begging him not to forget his promises? Like I said before, they've come out to tell us several times that they never had an agreement, there was no written agreement, and I say, oh. Meanwhile, they will tell you that this man is a strategist. You're a strategist, and something of this nature had happened before now, and you didn't use that as a yardstick to even have a written document. You are just believing on a gentleman agreement, and this whole thing has been coming off and on, even before the APC primaries. These were the things that we were hearing. Oh, there was no agreement anyway. This and this and this and that, and that was why Tinubu started blowing a lot of things out, and they will just quickly adjust, but they will bring up another thing. That shows that they don't even want him. Yes, this group who have gone to beg Buhari made the statement during the press conference in Abuja, saying that the president's lukewarm attitude and action toward the campaign of Tinubu presidency are increasing the frightening strain on the North-South alliance by suspected elements. According to Alwan Hassan, the group convener, the negatives sound against the presidency wouldn't have arisen, arisen assuming President Buhari had agreed to fulfill his promise. They plead with him to keep his promise and honor the agreement he had with Tinubu. One thing is that is Buhari suffering from all the problems he has created himself? He's not suffering. So at the end of the day, I don't think there's anything Buhari is going to say. Of course, he has come out to beg for Nigerians for forgiveness. It is the people that will still vote in the first place, unless you are telling us that the election should be rigged. It should be rigged, unless that's what you are trying to tell us. They said our demand to Mr. President is that we understand that there was an agreement, though not written. You can imagine, between him and Asiwaju before we went for the primaries in 2014. We plead with him to keep to that promise. Asiwaju made sure that no Yoruba man from the southwest at the 2014 APC primaries contested against Mr. President. The same thing happened in 2019. Even without that agreement, Ashwaju has done a lot to put this government in place. You see then, no agreement, and you say you are a strategist, and you know the antecedent of these people. Well, now it is God that is just punishing all of them, because this is not a reward system. Unless you are telling us that Buhari should rig the election for him, because at the end of the day, it is the people that will see votes. What kind of agreements are these guys talking about? Has Tinubu ever honored the one he had with other politicians? Now payback time be this o. And whosoever digs a pit shall fall into it. You are a bunch of criminals. Don't even go and find work. Okay? You are not satisfied with the hardship you guys have caused Nigeria, all in the name of politics and greed. You people amaze me. So voting are no longer necessary. It is just a caricature of a thing. Therefore, the office of the INEC should be dissolved and let the president appoint. Is that what you are saying? Leaving the principle of things, selling your sheep before the eyes of the whole world. Democracy indeed. It is no longer who wins, sons of perdition. There's nothing like that. If you have any evidence to that, please publish it. This Buhari, our leader, president, knows that he is doing. You know what he's doing. He wants Nigeria to vote for whom they like. Please let him be. Just get your PVC and go to the polls and vote for Labour Party if you want Nigeria to get better. These people are supposed to go and be begging begging the masses to vote for them, not Buhari. Whatever he's doing, let him keep his promise of delivering credible, free, and fair elections for Nigerians as a legacy before he leaves power. Continue to beg Buhari every day. Don't even go campaign. You want to destroy someone's legacy for you to benefit. It is not easy as you think. All this group running up and down. Honor agreement in the interest of who? Of Tinubu now. Okay, what kind of organization with that name? God will deal with all of you. Having an agreement is one thing. People fail to understand that when it comes to politics, it is country first, not Buhari, not the NAS, not the Supreme Court. So it is no longer Nigeria first, but agreement is that so, na so, na the agreement so, na they follow. No be say anything. They are begging him. They are so shameless. No written agreement, but he has to keep to his promises. Tinubu has helped him or brought him to power. Of course, Tinubu have been singing that over and over and over again. And you see how all of that, we'll see how all of that, everything where it will lead to.